Okay, pictures of an Israeli flag accompanied by a banner reading, "Thank you, Mossad." Guys, remember, hold on, just before we read, 1 second. Remember we just said on this channel when they assassinated Fakhrizadeh, before this news happened, didn't we just say on this very channel, "Thank you, Mossad"? Wasn't it not me that said it? I'm gonna assume that whoever did this was watching this show, and this show gave them this idea, right? This show gave them this idea. Okay, this happened in Iran. Somebody in Iran was using VPN and watching our show, and I said on this channel, "Thank you, Mossad, for assassinating Fakhrizadeh." And this guy like, yes, thank you, Mossad. And they wanted to send the signal to Mossad from Iran. Anyways. Guys, okay, let's actually, before I bet you a lot of you are appreciating how crazy this is before I even read this article, okay? Because when I saw this picture, I went like, we're gonna review the picture, but when I saw it, I was like, wow. Like, I was like, wow. Wait, do I give credit to Susanna for showing? Yes, what's up with Susanna, who sees every single one of these articles before I do? Like, I am so on top of all the news like this, but she somehow sees everything before I do. This was sent to me by Susanna. I don't know how she does it, but she knows about Islam-related stuff and Middle East-related news more than me. So it's kind of amazing. But anyway, so she sent this to me. I would have seen it anyways, okay? But it's still amazing that Susanna sees these before me, okay? But when I saw it in my messenger, I was like, no way. This is crazy. The symbolism of this is crazy. It's crazy. I don't know if you can. I don't have the communication capacity for you guys to comprehend how big of a deal this is and how symbolic this is, right? This is like a method of communication between two groups of people that never get to talk to each other. It's just beautiful. It's so beautiful. But let's read this so you guys understand what's happening here. Selva is saying Susanna is a better researcher than you. Yeah, I know. And don't call me arrogant because I'm admitting this. See, I know when somebody's better than me in some areas. Okay, so they're like, Armin is so arrogant. No, I'm just very honest. Okay, if I'm good at something, I'm good at it. If somebody else is better than me in something else, I'll admit that. I'll admit that as well. Susanna is way better than me in research. Ooh, that's a very good question. How did they get Israel's flag in Iran? I wanted to know that as well. I did assume that some people need Israeli flags for burning at least, but still, how do you go about getting an Israeli flag in Iran? It's a very good question. I asked that myself when I saw this, right? But hold on. Guys, people don't even know what we're talking about. I have to actually read the news. You guys are distracting me. Pictures of an Israeli flag accompanied by a banner reading "Thank you, Mossad" on a bridge in Tehran. In Tehran, spread across social media overnight on Monday in the aftermath of the assassination of an Iranian nuclear scientist, Mohsen Fakhrizadeh, which Iranian officials have blamed on Israel. Well, you keep blaming Israel, we'll thank Israel. The flag was reportedly raised on a bridge in the Pars neighborhood of Iran's capital. The photos seem to have been first published by the Twitter account of Vahid Online, who tweeted that he received the images from Tehran. Okay, guys, we need to see this. We need to see this picture. Oof, look at this. Right in Tehran. Right in the Tehran, somebody went and I almost dropped the glass. I have to need to be careful. Right in the middle of Tehran, they have the sign saying "Thank you, Mossad." Guys, this is a message from Iranian people to Mossad, knowing there's no other way of, like, they knew that this is going to get to them. I can't imagine. Like, this is so genius, right? It's not just a message to the Mossad, right? This is a message to the whole world that this government doesn't represent us. And also there is there's allies between two groups of people that people would assume they're enemies. Many people around the world, like Mossad, which has been sold, Israel's intelligence agency. Like, it doesn't get more when it comes to the messaging that we have been raised with since childhood in Iran. Like, Israel itself as a country is considered like pure evil, but then Mossad itself, other than Netanyahu, other than the Mossad, the intelligence agency itself, is like beyond pure evil. I don't even know if there's a word for it. It's like evil. I don't know how to explain this. Like, but Mossad is like, it's like it between. Okay, so between for Shias in Iran, if you have to choose between the devil, Yazid, and Mossad, which one of them reflect evil the best? It's definitely not going to be the devil. The devil is going to be below Yazid and Mossad, okay? And I think Yazid is going to be, Yazid and Mossad are going to be competing with each other over which one of them will represent pure evil the best. And I think Mossad will win. Okay, super evil. I don't know what you call it, right? But this image represents decades of failure, all the effort of all the propaganda, all the investment in Islamic seminary classes, in school, in raising children with specific school curriculum, in the media, in radio, in TV shows, in cartoons for children, all of that with the government's intention, the Islamic Republics of Iran's intentions being for children to grow up in Iran. The generation that they were hoping to be in line with the Islamic Republic of Iran is now sending a message to the enemies of their government, thanking them for taking out one of the key figures in IRGC, or Sepaya Pastaran, which represents the branch of the government that Iranian people used to hate the most, but now they hate them all equally. This is so beautiful. I like this so much. But yeah, I mean, and again, I can't imagine what like Mossad, like I'm pretty sure everybody in Mossad has now seen this message. Like one random Iranian that nobody knows, and nobody will probably ever know who this person was, managed to somehow put this to air, knowing that people are going to take pictures of it and videos of it, and somehow managed to communicate with every single member of the Mossad. I don't know what I want to be the fly on the wall in whatever office or whatever dungeon, I guess, Mossad agents work in, and see their first reaction when they saw this picture. I want to be there. I want to see their first raw reaction. What was the other picture? Oh yeah, this is where it was. Hold on, there's a video of it as well. But let me see what you guys are saying in the live chat. Wait, did I miss any of our members commenting? How did they? Yeah, okay, I already read that. Okay, cool. Okay, hold on. Let me show you there's a video of it as well. I don't think the audio matters, so I'm not going to show the audio. If the audio matters, I'll replay it. Okay, I'm just going to give you the audio as well. Let me know if you have some audio. It's just car sounds. It's real. It's real. Like this hard is it's hard to edit this. There's so many different videos. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Videos are harder to edit. Anyways, let's go back to the article. Okay, hold on. Rasul is saying the very fact that flag of Israel is hanging somewhere in Tehran is an insult to Iranian regime, isn't it? Yes. Yes, you're right, Rasul. Like, yeah, guys, if the thank you Mossad wasn't there, if I just saw an Israeli flag in Tehran, I would be like, my jaws would drop. Just the idea of a, oh yeah, it's an Israeli flag in Tehran. Okay, wow. I had that feeling when I first saw Khamenei and Khomeini posters being raised in Baghdad for the first time. I was like, this is Khomeini's wet dream coming true after his death. But this is like extra. This is like way extra. So the thank you Mossad part, what's happening to this article? Why is it jumping around? The thank you Mossad part is just extra. Way extra. Oh no, I'm gonna do that, Robert. I will do that. I promise. Okay, it's just been very, very busy. I will do that. I will reach out. I promise. I promise. Iranian law bans the use of Israeli flag symbols or signs. Iranian, unless you're burning it. Iranians and visitors to the country associated or allegedly associated with Israel's have ended up in prison or executed in the past. It's mostly allegedly associated, by the way, or just like, or not even allegedly, associated, claim to be associated with Israel, knowing that they're not. Iran, by the way, guys, Mossad, I'm not kidding. Call me. I'll work for you for free. I promise I won't charge anything. Okay, I mean, if you have extra cash, I won't mind taking it. But you don't have to. If times are tough, if you want good strategies like ideological battles with Islamic Republic of Iran, contact me. Okay, it's easy to reach me. Okay, it's easy to reach me. Just go to atheistrepublic.com and go to the contact page, and Mossad, contact me. I will do whatever I can for free against the Islamic Republic of Iran. Okay. Iran often brutally cracks down on protests against the state, with some protesters receiving prison and death sentences. Amid anti-government protests and at the protests at the beginning of 2020, students from Tehran avoided walking on massive. Oh yeah, we should show this. Students from Tehran avoided walking on massive American and Israeli flags that were placed on the road in front of them. Right, so they didn't want to step on them because they wanted to respect the flags. The government, like, there's so many places. Yeah, we walked on Israeli flags and U.S. flags as kids. We had to. They paint them on the floor just so that people walk on them. But there's videos showing that university students and professors go around them, and they try to make it very difficult so that you can't go around them, but you can see people squeezing around them so they don't walk on them, which is amazing. Fakhrizadeh was one of the main officials behind Iran's nuclear program, and was first the head of Project Ahmad, the country's nuclear weapons program. Okay, see the nuclear right next to weapon. You see the nuclear right next to weapon. These are not peaceful nuclear energy stuff. Okay, and then the organizations of defense, innovation, and research, which Israel claims continued the work conducted under Project Ahmad. Iran has blamed Israel for his assassination and has threatened to retaliate.
And subscribe! Everyone! Every single one of you is watching! Subscribe! Do it now! Do it! Do it now!